Southern California is known for its stunning coastal beaches, drawing people from all over the world. These shores are home to extraordinary wildlife, from playful dolphins, impressive sea lions, and even astonishing whales. And as I was researching these animals, I noticed that something, or rather, someone, seems to be missing from this list, which got me thinking, where are the sea otters? Otters are known to live in the coastal, shallow areas of the northern Pacific Ocean, near Canada, Russia, Alaska, Washington, and Northern California. However, not really Southern California. So, to investigate this further, we first have to go back in history and take a dive into the past. During the 1700s to 1800s, the waters of the New World, which what we now know today to be the Americas and the Caribbean islands, have still yet to be explored. Russian explorers were so interested in finding more about this new world, and here's where they encountered the species Anhydra lutris nereis, also known as the sea otter. The exploration of these new lands would prove to be very beneficial. During this time, the fur trade and abalone business were in high demand and very profitable. Abalone are gastropod mollusks, a type of snail. They're known for their delicacy and taste, as well as the iridescent shell that they possess. These shells are used to make tools, jewelry, and are also incorporated into religious practices. Sea otters eat a quarter of their body weight, which means they're eating a lot of the time. For fishermen, though, this posed a threat to their business because the otter diet consists mostly of bivalves, or shellfish, abalone being one of their favorite shellfish to feast on. To explorers, though, these otters have now become a nuisance. To minimize the competition of abalone, hunters also turn their focus onto the sea otters. Their fur was another reason to hunt these animals, because their fur was known to be one of the most densest, water-resistant furs of the entire animal kingdom. Excessive hunting and fur trade caused otter populations to plummet, leading to necessary legal action in 1911, when the International Fur Seal Treaty was created to protect wildlife and surrounding ecosystems. So, why does this matter? Southern California marine ecosystems depend on species like sea otters because they are a keystone species. This is an important term for biological ecosystems. A keystone species is when a specific species within the food chain has a very important role within the food chain system. The keystone species' predatory behavior is essential for maintaining populations within the ecosystem, but this is not necessarily an apex predator. Sea otters are the keystone species for our kelp forests, and kelp is beneficial for both marine life and humans. Many different species of invertebrates rely on the kelp forest for both shelter and food, but without the presence of a keystone predator, some invertebrates can negatively impact kelp growth by consuming too much. Despite policies in place to protect marine wildlife, scientists have not yet seen otters inhabiting Southern California waters. It is likely because our kelp forest is in danger. Pollution, warmer ocean water, and overgrazing are threats to the kelp forest, which is unappealing for future generation of sea otters. Despite this, it is still important to know that we have the power to make impactful decisions even from home. Bring a reusable water bottle, reusable grocery bags, prevent waste near storm drains, or even carpool to wherever you're going. Ultimately, the story of the Northern Pacific sea otters teaches us that the choices that were made over 300 years ago can still leave an impact today. Thanks for watching, and follow us for more content.